I do mute your screens once we get started so that, and Jess is here, yay. So I mute your screen so that when we're working out, it never flashes to your screen. So no one's gonna see you working out or not working out if you decide to do that, other than me. Yes. So if you did decide not to work out and to sit and drink your cherry Coke, Laura, no one will see that except for me. So you are unmuted at the beginning in the first, 10 minutes that I wait for people to join. And that way, if you wanted to get on 10 minutes early and chat with people, you are totally welcome to. It's kind of social hour at the gym, but you don't have to. So you can log on right as we're going, and then you don't have to chat with anyone. You can be totally unsocial. So right now, I am going to mute you all. Welcome, Katie and Jess. All right, you are muted. So we're gonna lay back and breathe. Katie and Jess, since you guys just got here, go ahead and grab a ball, a pillow, or a towel. Something you can put in between your legs and squeeze towards the end of the workout. And then when you're ready, lay back, get as comfortable as possible. And we're gonna breathe in for a count of 4. Hold at the top for 4. Hiss out for 6. And pause. Inhale 4. Hold at the top. Hi, Susan. 3, 2, 1. Hiss out for 6. Susan, since you're just joining, you're going to need a ball, a towel, or a pillow, something you can put in between your legs and squeeze. Inhale, 4. Susan is blocking me from seeing her. She's trying to be sneaky. Oh, there we go. Hold for 4. Hiss out for 6. Big breath in. Hold at the top. Hiss out. Quick breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. This is all in for a count of 1, out for a count of 1. Quick breaths into the nose, out through the mouth. Belly is doing the work, so filling the stomach, then letting it go. Slow it down a little bit. Inhale for 1, exhale for 2. You should feel your belly getting tight as you exhale. As you inhale, it gets full of oxygen. Take a full breath in all the way to the top. Lungs are full. Nice, good. Hold. Now place your hands on the side of your rib cage like you're Superman and hiss that breath out all the way to the bottom of your breath. You should feel the hands coming closer to one another as your ribs knit towards one another. Kelly's got a little company today. Little puppy love. Inhale, expand that rib cage, breathing east and west. Breathe out through the mouth, slow and controlled. So you're just going to open your mouth and let that breath fall out. Pause at the bottom. Inhale into the rib cage. You don't want to breathe into your neck, so make sure you're directing that breath east and west into the upper back and that rib cage. Open the mouth, release. Pull it back in. Open the mouth, release. Inhale. Hold for 20. I'll let you know when 20 seconds is up. We're just holding the whole time. I'm going to turn my light on so I can actually see my clock, but I'm still here. Five more seconds. You'll have to grab it. We're in the middle of class. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Breathe in. Denise is here. She should be joining us all.
I know I should be.
Hold at the top for 10. What's that?
I was tutoring.
Oh.
I will do it though.
Okay. Open the mouth, release. Full breath in. Oh, perfect. And open the mouth, release. Do you need anything else? You're good?
Yeah, because I have
Quick breaths.
I have other breaths.
Oh, perfect. All right.
I'll
Have a
be
good
doing this in a little while.
Yeah, sounds good.
Thank you.
Bye, Denise.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
She says goodbye. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Take a full breath into the top. This time we're holding for a full minute. That's the goal. If you cannot make it to 1 full minute, that's okay. You're gonna go back into big breaths in for a count of 6 and then opening the mouth, letting it fall out for a count of 6 to 8. That's the first 15 seconds. I'll let you know every 10 seconds. There's 20. If you can hold for longer, continue holding and then just join us in the warm up when you're done holding. There's 30 seconds. If you're doing this later, after in the recording, you can pause the recording and start it when you're done holding your breath. We're 40 seconds in. $50. 1 minute. Go ahead and come to kneeling on both knees. Extend your left leg out to the side. Your right knee is down on the ground. Take both arms up towards the sky, getting long throughout the rib cage. But as you do that, I know that when I say get long, let's try to pull this tight. A lot of people all of a sudden get into this extension in the low back because they're thinking of length. I still want you to pull that rib cage down. So you're knitting the rib cage and the pelvic floor, pelvic bone together, getting tight here, long in the back. Hold. As you exhale, lean towards that left leg. Inhale, lean the other direction. Swing side to side. Exhale, back towards the straight leg. Inhale, the other side. Getting a straight line through the body. You're gonna feel the obliques, the sides of your abdominals, working to pull you back to center. So you should feel this long stretch throughout the side of the body, and then the contraction as it pulls you back to center. One more time, each direction. Exhale. Inhale. Back to center. Bring both hands down to the floor. The leg is still out long. Now sit back with your hips without moving that leg. You should feel a nice stretch on that inner thigh. We're just holding here. Big breaths in through the nose, out through the nose. And then hinge forward onto all fours, keeping that leg straight though. Inhale, take that left arm towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach it under. Your right arm stays straight. Inhale up towards the ceiling. Exhale between the left hand, left leg. Big breath in. Breathe out. On this next one, inhale. As you exhale, bend the standing leg, so the right arm. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, the bottom arm bends and you reach under. Last time, in. Exhale, bend that standing arm. Reach underneath, set the left hand down, sit back, hips over heels. So you're kind of in this pretzel shape with the arms. Getting that inner thigh stretch once again. And slowly come forward with the hips, both hands down. Extend your right leg out to the side. Come up to half kneeling. Both arms up towards the ceiling, getting tall while still pulling that rib cage down, pelvic bone up. Now, exhale, lean towards that right leg. Inhale, away to the left side, length through the body. Exhale. Nice, Chris. So you guys can't see each other right now. I can see you, however, if you're doing this live. So I will be correcting you if I see anything that needs, your screens are really small, so usually I can't fine tune things, but I will try to pay attention to that. I can only see 3 screens at a time. So halfway through, I'll switch screens, or depending on how many people. Right now, it's only 6 people, so I can switch screens halfway through and get the other half of the class. But I'm not going to tell you who I'm watching right now, so you better all be on your best behavior, right? Now, bring those hands down. Sit back, hips over heels, keeping that right leg long, getting that length throughout the side of the leg. Chris knows I can see her right now, though. So she's working extra hard. Come forward onto all fours. Inhale, take the left arm up towards, right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach between the left arm, left leg. Inhale up. Exhale, reach under. Big breath in. Breathe out. This time, inhale. As you breathe out and reach under, bend the left arm so you can get a little bit deeper into that stretch. Inhale up, straightening that bottom arm. Exhale, reach under, bend that bottom arm. Inhale, last time. Exhale, reach, place your hand on the ground, bend the top arm, and sit back, hips over heels. All right, come forward once again. We are going to start with plank position. So plank position, you can be on your elbows, your hands, your knees, or your toes, up to you. What I see very often is that people get in this position where they kind of either let the hips sag over time, or they keep a straight line, but their butt kind of lifts and they get this major back extension in the low back. So I want you guys to think about, again, shortening the front of your body, rib cage towards the pelvic bone, and lengthening the back, looking right between the hands. You're gonna hold there for 45 seconds. Some of you have already started. I think Chris is going. So let's join her. Ready, set, bonus points for Chris, and go. 45 seconds just holding that plank. Again, you can be on your hands, you can be on your elbows, you can be on your knees or your toes. Whatever you choose, I want you to keep the spine tall. Check in where your gaze is. You're not looking forward. You're not looking at your belly button. Right in between the hands. Getting length from the ears to the shoulders. Everything is tall. We have 10 seconds to go. Then you get a 15-second break before we move on to the next thing. And rest. Okay, next, you'll be in plank position. You're gonna drop down knee, knee, then extend, toe, toe. Then start with the other side, knee, knee, toe, toe. Watch my feet. They don't actually leave the ground. So as I move my legs, I'm not moving my feet in position. So I stay exactly where they are. I'm just extending the legs and bending the legs. Ready, set, go. 45 seconds. Bend, bend, extend, extend. You can actually let those knees rest on the ground. You're still gonna feel the abs work. Check in, where's your gaze? Is it between your hands still? Or are you looking at your knees? Right? It's easy to look down at the knees. Make sure you're looking down between the hands. We have 10 seconds to go. Nice, Kelly, those are beautiful. Good length through the spine. 3, 2, 1. Take a little break once again. This time we are moving into slow motion burpees. So you're gonna be in plank position. You'll take a big breath in. As you exhale, step the hands and the feet together. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back. Inhale, as you lower down to the ground. Exhale as you come back up, and then you start over. So exhale forward, inhale, reach, exhale down, come back, and I'll lead you all through that. Ready, set, begin. Exhale, step up. Inhale, get long. Exhale, hands down, step back. Exhale, as you come out of the push-up, inhale, reset. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, reach. Breathe out, hands down, step back. Inhale as you lower to the bottom of your push-up. Exhale up. Inhale, reset. Starting over. 45 seconds. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Next, you'll be on your hips. Your heels can be down or up or straight. Up to you. We're doing Russian twist. So hands are coming all the way down to your side, tapping the ground. I don't want them to come here. I want you to go all the way. Ready? Begin. 45 seconds. So twisting, tapping the ground next to your hip. Whichever level you choose, whether your heels are on the ground, you're up in tabletop, or your legs are straight, make sure that you're pulling those legs together. If you decide to keep the legs straight, heels should be together, toes out to the side. 10 more seconds. Good, beautiful. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out of that. Go ahead and flip around. This time, plank position once again. You're gonna bring the right elbow across, right knee across to the left elbow. Take it back, switch for 45 seconds. Ready, set, go. Twist, bring it back, twist, bring it back. Exhale as you bring that knee up. Inhale as you step back. There's also modifications for this. So if this is a lot on your wrist, you can make a fist. You can also come down to your elbows and take the knees up. You can also do this from all fours, just pulling the knee up to tap the elbow. They're all great options. With 3 seconds left, 2, 1, take a little break. Good time to grab water before we move into our next thing, which is standing. So grab your water, come to standing, get ready for squats. So we did the same workout this morning. I decided to use the same one because this morning's workout didn't record for some reason. And now I'm like, man, that was a terrible idea. My muscles are hurting so bad. And they're about to hurt worse because we're about to work what we worked last night. Get excited, Katie and Helen, because you guys worked these not that long ago. So we're gonna start in a second position plie. So your feet are wide, your toes are pointing out. What I don't want to see is when you come down in that squat, your knees are way over your toes. So make sure you're wide enough so that when you squat down, the knees are in line with the ankles. We're gonna go down there and hold for a long time. So mentally prepare yourself. If you were up against a wall, your heels, your butt, your knees, and your shoulders would all be in contact with that wall. So that's what I want you to think as you get into this. Ready? Sink down. So we're holding at the bottom here. We're holding here for 1 minute as we pulse, little pulses. So your hips come up an inch, down an inch, but it's a quick beat. Knees are wrapping back. You're not letting them start to cave in. You want to think about turning on those glute muscles. Pulse, pulse, pulse. This is your workout, not mine. So take breaks when you need it, because I don't give you a ton of breaks. I'll give you some. But if you've done online workouts with me before, which a few of you have, if you've done any workout with me, which all of you have, you know that my breaks are very small. So take breaks, grab water, come out of this when you need to. Just remember, once you come out of it, it's really hard to get back into it. Ready? Come up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Lift up, lower down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. So it's slow. If you are doing these quickly, you're hyperventilating. So use that breath to your advantage. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Your hands can be in front of you. They can be overhead. They can be behind your head. They can be on your legs. Just make sure you're not pushing into those legs. So wherever it feels best to you. Now go ahead and lift those arms overhead. Reach over to the left side. Reach over to the right side. Side to side. Inhale as you come to center. Exhale as you lean over to the side. Use your obliques to pull you back to the top. Keep wrapping those knees back. Don't let them cave forward. Now, staying low, lift the right heel, lower. Lift the left heel, lower. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Keep going. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Shoulders back. Rib cage pulling towards the pelvic bone. You're already halfway in. Get excited. I don't know if that's good news or bad news. At least it's not a third of the way. Laura would kill me if it was a third of the way. Last 5 seconds, then you will not be coming out of this squat. Don't worry, we have more here. Lift that right heel, hold that right heel up, Now take the arms over to the right and pulse, 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 pulse. Keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7, hurts so good, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, both heels down. Lift the left side. Take both arms over to the left. Pulse. Good. Lift and lower, down an inch, up an inch. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Both heels down. Both heels up. Get both up. Up, 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 up. Now, pulse, pulse, pulse. Woo! For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Are we feeling these yet? Maybe a little bit. 3. Helen doesn't look like she's feeling it. She's just going for it. All right, take it up an inch, down an inch. She's like, what? It's easy. Up an inch, down an inch. After Bulgarian split squats, I can do anything. Up an inch, down an inch. Heels still lifted. Down, up, down. Last 10. Down, 9, down, 8. I don't know about you guys, but I am shaking so badly over here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come out. You can hinge forward from the hips. Go ahead and walk your hands to the left side. Walk your hands over to the right. Walk the hands forward. So if you are not on your mat the correct way, maybe move those legs back, they're still wide. Walk your hands forward and bring the feet back into plank. We're gonna hold plank here. So again, you can find your level. If you're down on your elbows, that's fine. If you're up on your hands, that's great. If you're down on your knees, perfect. If you're up on your toes, great. Just keep everything knitted together. Rib cage towards the pelvic bone, getting length in the back of the body. If you did decide to come down to the elbows, make sure that your hands are not touching. All right, everyone come up to the hands. Push the hips back into downward dog. So somebody this morning asked, what should my downward dog look like? And she was kind of here. I want to make sure that your hands are out in front of you. Your shoulder blades are knitting together into their pockets. So you're not coming up next to the ears, but you're drawing them back. And then the head is right between the arms. So it's almost like you're blocking out the sound because you don't want to hear me telling you the next move. Believe me, you don't want to hear me telling you the next move. And then your hips are lifted, heels reaching down towards the ground, chest coming towards the inner thighs. You're just holding here. On your next inhale, take the right leg up towards the sky. As you breathe out, bring the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, take it back up. Exhale, pull it back to the right elbow, same side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right elbow, number 3 out of 5. Inhale up. Exhale, pull it through, pause. Inhale, lift. Breathe out, right elbow. Inhale, that was number 5. Exhale, bring it to the left elbow, across the body. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, take it across, left elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale. Breathe out, reach across. Inhale, lift up. Last time, we reached all our elbows, right? Inhale, lift. Now let's go between the elbows, right in the center. Inhale up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee between the elbows. Inhale, lift. Breathe out, reach. Breathe in, three-legged dog. 2 more, breathe out. Breathe in. Last one, exhale, pull it through. Now set it down on the ground for a half pigeon stretch. So your leg is out in front of you, your back leg is down. You can come down to your elbows if that's comfortable. You can even bring full body weight on top of the leg if that's comfortable. Or you can be up on your fingertips. Wherever you feel this stretch without a pinch. So if it's pinching, back it off. Now, bend your back knee, come up to your hands, reach your hand back behind you to grab that knee. You want to reach the same side back. So your left hand should be reaching back for the left foot. If that's too much for you, I do know a lot of people that that's a big stretch. You can do this on your side. So you were right here. You're right here for half pigeon. This is where you are if you can reach back. If that's too much, half pigeon here. Turn onto the hip, bend the knee. Exact same thing. So this is me up. This is me down. Wherever feels best for you. Exact same stretch. Okay, from here, both hands down. Step back with your right leg, downward dog. Pedal out the legs, bending one knee at a time. As one knee bends, the other leg gets straight. So really press that heel down as your bent knee gets lower knee to the ground. Inhale, take it, pull it across to the left elbow, same side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap and pause. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, up. Reach, same side. Breathe in, take foot up towards the ceiling. Exhale, take across to the right elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull across. You should be able to touch your knee to your elbow. A lot of people say, I can't. It's because you're not getting enough shoulder rotation. So move from those shoulders. You can do this modified too. Taking the foot back, then pulling it across. All right, last time, inhale, bring it to center. Inhale. Exhale, knee between both elbows. Inhale. Breathe out. Breathe in. Right between the elbows. Last time. Exhale, pull it all the way through. Set the leg down and come to half pigeon. Oh, doesn't the stretch feel so nice? Hi. I have somebody's here. So hold that half pigeon stretch.
Hi, sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, we're in the middle.
Oh, sorry.
You can grab it.
Okay, do you need help though? I don't think so. I can maybe, well, can I just grab a bike right now?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Do you need help lifting?
I don't know.
You might. They're pretty heavy.
Well, I don't want to interrupt you. Well, I obviously did. I bet I can figure it out.
What's that?
I bet I can figure it out.
Are you sure?
I feel pretty confident.
Okay. You can also grab the kettlebells and whatever else.
Okay.
All right. From here, bend that back knee. Grab onto the foot. You can just join us, you know.
I could.
Everyone, tell Audrey to join us.
I'll go home.
Susan Rutgers is here.
I'll
so I'm sorry you guys have gotten 2 interruptions today. That never happens. All right, from here, take that foot back. Step both feet back, downward dog. Get that nice long stretch. Everyone's there. Wrist might be starting to feel it a little bit, so bend those knees, sit back into child's pose, and rotate the wrist. Getting a little range of motion, go both directions with those wrists. You're gonna shake it out. And let's come onto our butt. So hands behind you. We're gonna start seated. I want those hands back almost at an angle. So you're going to exhale, push the shoulder blades together. Inhale, relax. Exhale, push so that the chest lifts. Inhale, lower. What I don't want to see is your back right here, rounding forward, so you're getting an arch. I want to see more length in the spine, almost like you're extending up towards the ceiling. So drawing the shoulder blades into their pocket on the exhale. Inhale, bring those shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, push them away. Inhale, lower. Breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Let's bend those elbows now. So same thing. Now you're going to push in, getting a little tricep workout. Inhale, bend. Exhale, push, straightening out the arms. Inhale, bend the elbows. Breathe out. Breathe in. Keep going. You need help?
No.
Oh, you figured it out.
Yeah.
Impressive.
I'm going like a block, so.
Breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale, so working postural muscles. Now we're really going to get into the back of the arms. So remember those Bulgarian split squats you did yesterday? We're going to do the same thing, but with our upper body. Lift your hips so that you're at an angle. So my cannon is shooting this way. Thanks, Audrey. My cannon is shooting this way. My hips are down. My head is up. I'm going to load that cannon by sitting down and forward. Push up and back. Load the cannon. Push up and back. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. So this way, I have a little more range of motion for my arms. If I go straight down towards the ground, I've got a big butt, so it's going to get in the way, but I don't care how big or small your butt is. It's going to tap the ground really quickly if you go straight up and down. If you come forward more, you're going to have more room to really get into those arms. It's kind of like if you had a step behind you, so you get more range of motion. It's the same idea. Aren't you guys glad we can think of these things so that you can really optimize your performance and truly feel that burn? I know you are. We have 20 more seconds here. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. I know your wrists are feeling it. Mine are too. We're almost done. And then we're on our back and you don't have to worry about your wrists anymore. 10 seconds. Exhale. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Come onto your back. Rotate those wrists if you like. And I'm going to switch screens so I can see my next group of people. All right. Nobody's drinking cherry Coke. That's a good thing so far. So start with both knees into the chest. Grab on behind your right hamstring. Take your left leg so that it hovers over the mat. We do this because when we naturally bring that knee into the chest, then it's going to give you this slight tuck so that your back can stay flush with the mat without you having to work to try to stabilize. But it teaches your body to do that when we get into those bicycles that we're going to do later. So take a big breath in. Exhale all the way. Switch legs. Inhale. Exhale all the way. Switch. Inhale. Breathe out so that your transverse abdominis between the hip bones gets tight, then switch. You'll notice if you do this before you exhale everything, your back's gonna start to lift. Even though we're holding and tucking, you're still gonna get this slight arch. So really work on that breath. Exhale, feel that get tight, switch. We have a full minute here. We're almost done with that minute. Three, 2, 1. Both feet up towards the sky. Place your hands across your chest so your hands are touching each shoulder. Elbows are up. Take a big breath in. Exhale, get rid of all that oxygen and lift the feet towards the ceiling. So you get this little tuck or reverse crunch. So the feet are lifting, hips are lifting, lower abdominals are working. If you place your hands by your side, you're probably going to use them to push in. So you don't want to have that temptation, which is why we place them across the chest. You could also put them against or behind your head and roll your chest forward so your shoulder blades are lifted. And now you're working the upper and the lower abdominals. If you want to modify though, you can bend those knees. So bend knee modification is right here. You're not going far. I don't want to see legs swinging like that because then we're not actually working those abdominals. Good. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Legs are going to go out about 2 inches, then pull back up to the center. Exhale everything out. Legs come down. Inhale, pull them back up. They're not moving far, just about 2 to 3 inches. Again, to make this harder, crunch up, same thing. But you do not have to add the crunch. If you do, you're going to work upper and lower. If you don't, you're going to work lower. You're still getting a great workout. It does not detract if you don't add this. It just helps support your neck. So choose what feels best for your body. We have 15 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1. Keep your legs straight, hands behind the head. We're going to drop the right leg down as you lift your right elbow up towards the left knee. Inhale, exhale, get rid of all that breath. Switch. Now, if that's too much on your back, you can bend the knee. Same thing here. You can also, instead of lowering the knee all the way down towards the ground, take it so that your knee is at the same level as your foot. Twist. Inhale, exhale. Twist. Switching legs. Inhale, exhale. If this is where you are, and you're up towards the ceiling more, that is okay. Do not be ashamed. Don't think, oh, I've got to be low because I'm going to work my abdominals more. That's not the case. Sometimes someone down here with their legs straight doing this is actually hurting your back as you maybe are here, but you're supporting that back because your abdominals maybe aren't quite as strong to get to that level yet. So find where you are today and do that level. This morning, I could go down here, no problem. This afternoon, my back isn't quite there. So we just choose a new level, and that's what you stick with. It can vary day to day, it can vary hour to hour. It can vary based on what you did or ate that day. So choose your level, stick with it for another 15 seconds. Inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. And release. Bring both knees into the chest. Gently rock side to side. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Reach both hands in between the legs to grab onto the left hamstring. So behind the leg. From the front, that looks like this. So my right foot is crossed over my left knee. My left leg is bent. Now, to get deeper into the stretch, I'm going to pull the left leg towards my chest. I'm going to take my right hand and push my right knee away. Biomechanically, I have this advantage where I can wrap my hands around the left leg and use my right elbow to push out on that knee. Most of you can probably do that. If your arms aren't long enough though, where your elbow doesn't quite reach the knee, use your hand. And every time you exhale, try to get the left leg closer, the right leg further away. Now take your left foot down to the ground. Your right foot is still on that left knee. It's going to pull on the outside of the left knee to take the knee over to the right side. So both legs go to the right. Your left shoulder stays down, looking up towards the ceiling. So if you didn't quite get that, my right foot is across my left knee. My left knee follows my right foot out to the right side. So both knees are pointing right. Left shoulder down, looking up towards the ceiling. Holding here, feel that nice stretch in the back. Come back to center. Bring the right foot down, left foot on top of the right knee. Reach in between and thread the needle, grabbing on behind the right hamstring. Pull the right leg in closer to you as you push the left knee away, either with your elbow or your hand. Every exhale, you try to get a little bit deeper into that stretch. I'm not gonna lie, it feels weird to be in the gym without a mask on. Place the right foot down. Your left foot is on the outside of that right knee, and it pulls both knees to point to the left side with your right shoulder down. Hang out here, get that nice stretch throughout the back. All right, if you have your pillow handy, grab that or your towel or your ball, whatever you chose. I have a ball because that's what I have at the gym. No pillows here for me. Praise the Lord. All right, you're gonna come onto your right side, so right hip down. You can relax your upper body down onto the right arm. And then the ball is between the ankles. So kind of like calves, ankles, that's where you want the ball. You're going to, from here, take the top arm, place it in front of you so it's a little kickstand. And Susan said she needs to work some inner thighs. So we're gonna work some inner thighs for Susan and for all of us because we all need it. So exhale, lift both legs up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift both legs. Inhale, lower. Right now you're thinking, I'm not working my inner thighs, I'm working my abs. Well, that's great. You should be working your abs. We're going to add those inner thighs really soon. About right now. Exhale, lift, squeeze the ball. Inhale, relax back down. Everything releases. Exhale, lift, squeeze. Inhale, relax down. Bring it up. Squeeze. Inhale down. That was number 3. We're doing it but 10 times, 5 times, 10 times. Who does this 5 times? We don't want to just get 5 in. This is number 5. Exhale, press in, you're halfway. Inhale, lower. Bring it up, squeeze, lower, lift, squeeze, lower back down. Bring it up, squeeze those legs in, and release. 2 more, lift, push, bring it down, Bring it up. Contract. Down. Lift up. Squeeze the ball. Lower. One more time. Up. Squeeze. And lower. Keeping that left leg in line with your hip, you're going to push the right foot up towards the leg. Feel that ball, pillow, whatever it is, get smaller in between your legs. And now relax that bottom leg. Exhale, squeeze it up. If you're using a pillow or a towel and it's not quite fat enough, you can always double it up. So you can take that towel, fold it over, the pillow, fold it over. So you get a little more oomph to that squeeze. Push up with that bottom leg. Inhale, release. Everyone on this screen has their lights off or they're far away. So it looks like no one's there. You guys are finding the sneaky ways to get away without me seeing you. Squeeze up, release. Exhale as you push into that ball. Inhale as you let it down. Now make sure that top leg is not doing the work. You want all inner thigh working. And if you're pushing down with the top leg, you're going to detract from this workout. So you really want to use that bottom leg to drive up. You're also not pushing into this top arm, your kickstand. It's just nice and loose in front of you. It's just to make sure you don't roll backward. Okay, lift, squeeze, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, keep squeezing. I know it's getting tiring. Keep going. Last 3, 2, 1, and release. We're gonna turn to the other side. Keep that ball with you. Just turn over. So you can relax down all the way to the mat. Your right arm is out in front of you like a kickstand. Your right leg is stacked in line with your hip. Now lift and lower both legs up and down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. We're not squeezing yet. We'll have that squeeze, don't worry. Breathe out, lift. Breathe in, lower. Now we'll add on. Lift both legs. Take that bottom leg, squeeze it up into the towel, pillow, ball, and lower. Lift both legs, squeeze, and lower. Bring it up, contract, bring both legs down. Keep going. That's number 4. We're doing it 10 times. Last night I had a dream that I was in Santa Barbara visiting the people that I used to live with, Fred and Sarah. And for some reason, they were remodeling their house or didn't want me in their house because of COVID or something like that. So I was living in this little like rundown VW Beetle in their backyard. 3 more, up, squeeze. And it started to snow. And I told my old boss at my old gym that I would come teach. So I'm teaching classes, bring it up, squeeze. I like get to the gym and all this ice and slush in Santa Barbara. Now, bottom leg, exhale, push it up into that pillow. Inhale, relax. Exhale, just the bottom leg pushes up. Inhale, release. So I'm teaching all these classes in Santa Barbara and it's just dumping snow outside. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my mom's gonna be so mad at me because there's no way I can fly out of Santa Barbara. And then I woke up and I was kind of like, yes, I don't have to go home and I get to just like relax all day at the beach in the snow. And then I realized I was in Oregon and it was raining. But I realized I'd rather be in Oregon with you guys than in Santa Barbara with the snow. Last one, squeeze it up and relax. Exhale, squeeze both legs in, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. You can get rid of that ball for now. Actually, you know what? Keep that towel, whatever it is, in front of you. Place it right underneath the knee. And then pushing into that pillow, towel, blanket with your knee. Push down into the ground, hold. Inhale, relax. Exhale, push down, hold. Inhale, relax. So as you do this, you want to think about your abdominals knitting together. And it's not going to be an easy thing to do. You might be like, man, I'm super weak. I can't get that squeeze. So you're really working on just holding that contraction as small as it is. Relax. Exhale, push. You might even feel your butt turn on. Inhale, relax. One more. Exhale, push. And inhale. Leave that where it is. Place your right foot in front of your left. Come up onto your left arm into side plank. From here, we're going to bend our knees coming into a squat. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Beautiful, Jess. Exhale, extend. Good. Thinking about hips as you come forward, pressing up and forward, lifting away from the ground. Now come back down, squeeze back up on the exhale. Nice, Katie. Good length. Now I can see you guys. Good, Susan. Nice hip height. I like that. Squeeze it up. Bend back down into that squat. Exhale. Let's do 3 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Come back into plank. Hold plank. You're gonna love plank by the time we're done with today, which is in like 3 minutes. Yeah, that went quickly. Breathe in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Think about your shoulders. Are they pulling back into their sockets? What's your back doing? And then let's turn on to our right hip. That towel, pillow, ball, blanket is in front of you. Your knee is on top. Relax down. Exhale, push into it. Inhale, relax. Exhale, push. Work those inner thighs. Inhale, relax. Your top hand can be a kickstand out in front of you. Push. Release. Breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Last time. Breathe out, push. And be careful that your bottom leg isn't working with you. Inhale. Good. From here, left foot in front, right leg behind. Come up onto your hand. Reach long. On your next inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, shoot out of that cannon. Inhale, bend. Exhale, hips go forward and up. Very nice. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Here's 5. 6. 7. 8. Last 2. 1. Good, Susan. Really nice. Come forward into plank. Drop the knees, sit back into child's pose, and then rock those hips side to side. Bring your body forward, drop down to your elbows, and then curl the toes underneath. Lift the hips into downward dog. Draw shoulder blades down the spine. Pushing into the forearm. You can even rest your forehead or top of your head down to the mat, if you can reach it. Drop back down. Come to a seated position. Hands on the front of the knees. Inhale, open up the chest, drawing the shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, let your back round out, grabbing onto those knees and leaning back as far as you can. So that if you let go of the knees, you fall back. Inhale, open, pull those knees back, pull the chest open. Exhale, round it out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe out. Come up to the top and you are done. I will stick around if anyone has questions. Feel free to stay on. Again, I'm sorry about the interruptions. That is not normal. So please don't think that's going to happen every time. Let's see. I will unmute you, but if you want